Assalamualaikum. My name is Ms. Musarrat Riaivali. I am a teacher to the student at Rehan School, Lahore campus. Today, our topic is how to think creatively and solve problems effectively. Creative thinking and effective problem solving are important skills in today's fast changing world. They help people face challenges with confidence, discover new ideas, and make better decisions in both personal and professional life. Creativity is not only for artists or inventors. Everyone can develop creative thinking through practice, curiosity and open-mindedness. When people learn how to think creatively, they become better at finding smart solutions to difficult situations. Effective problem solving encourages teamwork, invention, innovation, and growth. By combining imagination with logical thinking, individuals can overcome obstacles and achieve success in every field of life. So we can start it with ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hey there. Great to have you here. What's on your mind today?
My mind is how to think creatively and solve problems effectively.
That's a great topic. I mean, creative thinking really opens up so many possibilities, especially when you run into tricky problems. Did you have a particular kind of problem solving or creative block you were thinking about, or just a broad exploration?
What is creative thinking?
Yeah, so creative thinking is basically the ability to look at problems or situations from fresh, unique perspectives. It's not just about being artistic, it's about making connections others might not see, challenging assumptions, and coming up with novel solutions. It's a skill you can nurture over time.
Why is creativity important in daily life?
Yeah, it's super important because it helps us adapt and thrive in all kinds of situations. Whether you're solving a tough work challenge, navigating relationships, or even just trying to stay motivated, creativity gives you flexibility. Plus, it makes life more fun and interesting.
How can creative thinking improve problem solving skills?
Yeah, absolutely. Creative thinking lets you break out of conventional patterns. So instead of just going with the first solution that pops into your head, you might experiment with wild ideas, mix concepts from different fields, or see unexpected connections. That often leads to more effective, sometimes even groundbreaking solutions.
What are the qualities of a creative person?
Ooh, good question. So, creative people often have a curious mindset. They ask a lot of what if questions. They're also open to new experiences, really observant, and often pretty resilient. They don't give up easily if something doesn't work right away. And they're not afraid to take risks.
How does curiosity help in creativity?
Yeah, curiosity is like fuel for creativity. When you're curious, you naturally seek out new information, ask deeper questions, and explore possibilities. That exploration leads you to unexpected connections, and suddenly a creative idea emerges from that spark of wonder.
What is the difference between critical thinking and creative thinking?
Great distinction. So, critical thinking is all about analyzing, evaluating, and judging information logically, sort of how do I know this is right? Creative thinking, on the other hand, is more about generating new ideas and possibilities. You can actually use them together. Critical thinking can refine creative ideas, and creativity can give you fresh angles for critical thinking.
How can brainstorming generating new ideas?
So, brainstorming is awesome because it lets you suspend judgment and just let ideas flow. And you gather a group or even just write ideas individually, you're encouraging quantity over quality at first. And that huge pool of ideas gives you this creative playground. You can combine, tweak, and refine them into something totally new.
Why should we look at problems from different perspectives?
Yeah, looking at problems from different perspectives is key because it breaks us out of that narrow thinking trap. When you see something from a different angle, maybe a user's or a colleague's or even a completely different field, you spot new possibilities or challenges you might have missed. That's where
How,
really innovative solutions can come from.
okay, how does teamwork encourage creative solution?
Teamwork is fantastic for creativity. When you bring together people with different backgrounds and skills, you get this rich mix of perspectives. People bounce ideas off each other, they build on each other's thoughts, and suddenly have these creative solutions that no single person might have come up with alone. You're so welcome. I'm really glad we could talk about this. If you ever want to dive deeper or try out some creative exercises, just let me know.
What role does imagination play in innovation?
Imagination is really the spark behind innovation. It lets you envision possibilities beyond what's already known. When you imagine different futures or alternative ways of doing things, you can push past existing boundaries. Of course, if anything else pops into your mind, whether it's about creativity, innovation, or anything else, I'm here and happy to help.
How can mistakes help us become more creative?
Absolutely. And it's really a practice, just like a muscle. The more you expose yourself to new ideas, stay curious, experiment, and give yourself permission to think freely, the more creative you'll become. So it's all about building that habit.
How can technology support creativity?
Yeah, technology is a huge enabler. It can give you tools like design software, AI driven idea generators, or even just a digital space to collaborate and experiment. Basically, it gives you the freedom to prototype, visualize, and iterate much more quickly, which is a big boost to creative processes.
What are some barriers to creative thinking?
Yeah, definitely. Some big ones are things like fear of failure. People worry about being judged, so they hold back. There's also a tendency toward rigid routines or excessive focus on efficiency, which can kill spontaneity. And sometimes just not having enough diversity of input or perspectives can limit creativity too.
Why is communication important in solving problems?
Absolutely. Communication is like the bridge between creative ideas and practical solutions. When people share their thoughts clearly, ask the right questions, and actively listen, they align better, which helps them co create more effectively and solve problems with a shared vision.
How can students develop creative habits?
Yeah, students can really develop creative habits by being exposed to diverse experiences, like trying out different subjects, working on open ended projects, and getting comfortable with play. No fear of messing up. Also, giving them time for reflection and encouraging curiosity in things they're passionate about really builds that muscle.
How can creative thinking help business grow?
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we could dive into it. If you ever want to explore more or try some creative exercises, just say the word.
Why is the importance of decision? Okay. Okay.
That's a really big one. Vision gives you a sense of purpose and direction. It's like a guiding light. It helps you see where you want to go, which inspires creativity, focus, and perseverance. Without a vision, it's easy to move aimlessly. So it really anchors your efforts and gives them meaning.
How can reading and learning inspire creativity?
Yeah, absolutely. Reading and learning expose you to a whole range of ideas, perspectives, and knowledge you might never have encountered. And when you make connections between what you learn, that sparks new insights. So the more you feed your mind, the more creative your thinking can become.
What are some techniques to improve problem solving?
Yeah, for sure. So one technique is breaking the problem down into smaller parts. It's kind of like a step by step approach. Another is asking why multiple times to get to the root cause. And even things like mind mapping or role playing different perspectives can help you see solutions you wouldn't have considered otherwise.
How can positive thinking help during challenges?
Yeah, positive thinking is really powerful because it helps you stay motivated even when things get tough. When you focus on possibilities instead of just obstacles, you stay more resilient. And it actually opens your mind to more creative solutions because you believe you can get through challenges.
Why should people continue learning new skills?
Oh, that's such a great point. Because the world is always changing, new skills keep you adaptable, relevant, and ready for opportunities you might not even expect. Plus, learning itself sparks curiosity and creativity. So it's really a lifelong
How
advantage.
does creativity help build a better future?
Yeah, creativity is really a catalyst for progress. When people think outside the box, they challenge old systems, invent new technologies, and create more inclusive solutions. So by imagining and daring to try new things, we really shape a better future for everyone.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you, ChatGPT, and thank you for everyone, your time and attention. I hope this discussion on creative thinking and effective problem solving inspired you to explore new ideas, face challenges with confidence, and continue learning every day. Remember, creativity and determination can turn problems into opportunities for success. So, thank you for everyone.